Yep.
right now.
We are live.
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 This rock's dead.
No, that'll start. Ooh.
What?
I was
I
trying to
can't
get.
even look at you guys. It's so bright.
Ah, that's because of my bright personality. Let's be honest.
Nope.
I'll tell you when to go on and off.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
The
you.
zoomer on here.
The zoomer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful zooming on that one because it's like woo 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 woo. Oh, let's see if I can get rid of this comment.
Alright.
Delete
Well, it's that pin thing.
that pinned one that Facebook puts on there, and they don't give us the option not to put it up there. Thank you, Jackie, for the stars.
But the Lord blesses you for it. Nancy, are you on a stand or you need a tripod? I was thinking if you could rest your hand on something, that's why I was gonna have you do it up high, you could like just kind of rest your hand up there.
Can you push the thing forward and rest it on the light?
Hey, Audrey.
So I'm ready to go ahead. This is the store-owned geode. We on all three platforms.
Am I supposed to go yet?
Go ahead and film my bed. Everybody's filming, all four cameras rolling. This is a store-owned geode. This was a palm cut. This was palm cut, store-owned. This is not pre-sold. This is just one I want to break open. Again, this is palm cut. This is a fabulous Kilcook geode site find. I am the owner and miner and operator. My family is all working, standing around us filming. We are in Northeast Missouri. Right now we're in our world headquarters in Cahokia, Missouri. In our 50,000 square foot rock shop. It's peeing. Oh, it stinks. Phew, you smell that? Yeah. It's bad.
Hey, Anna. Hey, Mark. Hey, Andrew.
Not that hollow.
Can all be good.
Can all be
Hashtag.
good.
Hashtag the can all be good.
Set that off the side.
Hey guys, we are live on 3 different platforms. So if you hear us talking and you can't understand what we're talking about, we may be answering a question on another platform, talking to somebody on a different platform. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We are going to open a few store-owned geodes while we wait for people to get on. The geodes that we're opening for customers today have been prepaid for. And the ones that we're opening for the store, well, they're owned by us. You can send a message if you're interested in something that you see today. If you have any questions, let us know. This is geode cracking. We're cracking fabulous Keokuk geode site finds.
And we're in Cahokia, Missouri. A lot of K's. You got it? You got it?
If you ask a question and you don't think we answered it, feel free to ask again. On some of the platforms, the comments come in so fast that we don't always see all of them.
That was quick.
Hey, Rebecca.
We dropped the calcite in sample. Where's that right there? Okay.
You can drink geode water, but we don't suggest it. Thank you, James, for the gifts.
So this was this tiny home. We didn't remember where it was at. I don't think we really know. Do we know where it's at from?
It's from the fabulous Keokuk geode site. Okay, guys, we're gonna
This one had a big fracture in it originally.
scroll in, see what we can see here. Have to scroll, or we have to zoom on multiple platforms and then focus.
You take that calcite out. So this had a lot of fractures in it. This was more of a yellow tan skin. There was a rattle, and I'm assuming that rattle was right there. It's the calcite that the drone was trying to get out. It fell down. So definitely was attached right there. You want to kind of bring them around and show them. That calcite would have been attached then right there. And we're gonna go on to our next geode that the store owns. Got a couple that I want to break before the customers really get on.
We've got multiple customers on.
Who's on?
Audrey, Anna, and
We'll do
Andrew.
Audrey's next. Go ahead and grab Audrey's. Well, what size cracker is it?
Everybody's gonna be the small cracker except Stephanie.
I want to do one more big one while we got the big rock cracker out. Just grab that one right there.
Well, you could check Andrew's. I think his will be the small cracker though. We do not polish them after we crack them. Sissy, try not to bump the table, baby.
One out of 100 maybe.
Yeah, not very often. If we want to polish them, we typically start by saw cutting them. And we don't typically saw cut our geodes because
That's good. Let's try that.
if there's a big calcite
There.
and you either crack around it, if you crack through it, you can repair it. If you cut through it, there's no repairing it.
So this is a honey hole 3.0, but it is a yellow tan skin. Preferably, I like the gray ones there better. This was a heavy geode, but you could hear the water in it easily, or fairly easy. If that makes sense. So this again, you filming?
Just started.
Okay, this is a fabulous piece of geosite climb, and this was a little bit heavy. But you could hear the water in it.
That's a big nutcracker.
Really, oh, that's beautiful. And that's super smoky. Nice, dark, smoky. What's nice about these, when this dries, it will actually, or typically dry darker. So we'll get the other side out.
Thank you for the gifts and thank you for sharing the live. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit because that's a little bit bigger geode than the last one.
So again, super smoky quartz. That'll really be pretty now. Now, if I would say I'm gonna polish a geode, since there's no calcite sticking out of this one might be a candidate because these polish out, and the polish going against the smoky usually looks pretty, but I'm not gonna do it. I like the natural look on this one because the host quartz, where it's not wet, is pretty white looking, so that'll make a bright contrast against that super smoky. That is really a dark smoky. Lots of points.
Thank you for the stars, Connie. Thank you all for the stars and the gifts. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to let us know. If you don't think we answered your question or saw your comment, feel free to say it again. Hey, Brittany. Sometimes the comments and stuff come in so fast that we don't see them all.
We're gonna do this one and we'll go ahead and go back to customer geodes, or start the customer geodes.
Thank you, Veronica.
Right there. Okay.
And please keep in mind, guys, that we are running on 3 separate platforms, and
And
so
filming separate.
we're running multiple phones, trying to zoom in, zoom out, and get so make sure everybody can see. Thank you for the stars, Scott.
You got it, babe? Okay. This pond, tiny home. Pond. Good. This is a yellow skin, so quite a little bit shallower than the gray skins. This is just kind of stuff that was either we didn't like it or we just wanted to see what was in it. People say that's not fair. Well, we're the owners and we're the ones out there doing all the blood, sweat, and tears, so we're going to do it.
Shante, shipping is within 5 business days.
Hard pop. Now this one was out of the dud pile, and originally it had a solid geode there. It also popped. But again, this one's not that hollow, but it was out of our dud pile, so not a lot of expectation. I might still go in there with the saw and saw cut this to stand up. That would,
Looks like some pyrite in there.
There is pyrite in there. Wow. Yeah, John just caught that. There's some pyrite in there. It's really pretty. But we'll probably come in and saw cut this to stand up. Now this side, it's gonna be really hard to see. Of course, it looks like it's got eyeballs, but this is a really nice cold water spot. So this geode would be really pretty if I went and saw cut it and then polished it, because this here will be like a bright white with bubbles in it, and it will UV separately a different color. So the old Ninja Turtle here, it might get cut and polished. And now we'll go ahead and go to the customer rocks. Who's next? First?
Audrey's first.
Audrey. Okay.
Hey Connie, welcome from Wisconsin. We're in Missouri. Y'all, a lot of times on our lives, we ask where everybody's from. So if you want to say where you're from, feel free to shout that out while we change out our machines here.
Audrey Hill.
Brittany,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
store owned. Everything we've done so far has been store owned. We're just now starting to get on to customer geodes.
This is Audrey's.
Welcome from Michigan.
We'll be in Kalamazoo in May to show. Okay.
Is that how it works, Bubba? You got me set
Ready?
up wrong here.
Hmm.
Wow. The way you set this tripod up, I can't go up and down with this one.
Okay, this is Audrey's geode. Bring it. This one, the weight was a little bit heavy. We weighed all this out. Oh my goodness, it's broke though, I think. Yep. So, I gotta watch what I do here real quick. John, you wanna hold that calcite up. This geode is heavily marcasite or pyrite coated. The calcite would have been right there, but there is really nice goethite needles inside that. Brittany, I would just take, once you get this home and get it situated and let it dry, I would just kind of line that back up and then put a little super glue on it. Be a nice little thing sticking up. And when I want to trade me, you take that. I'm gonna try to, I doubt this will, I don't know how this is gonna work, but anybody see the needles in there?
Nope.
Nope.
Yep.
You're way out of my.
Okay.
Try to
Beautiful
keep stuff-
piece.
try to keep
We'll back
stuff-
that up separate.
Steve,
What?
try to keep stuff close together for the zoom on the camera.
Alright, sorry. Go ahead and set that up on the,
I'm
I
on that
forgot since
completely. I'm way.
my bad, I forgot that this is not stored in, so we gotta set it up there.
Yeah, that zoom is bad. All right.
Just let me know when y'all are ready. We having fun?
Loads.
All right, that was Audrey's first one, right?
Yep, she's got 3. Her second one in here, item number 14. I believe it was a honey hole item though.
All right, y'all are gonna be in full view on the YT because I can't zoom in and out. It's like goes weird.
Okay, let's go ahead and break it. Oh my goodness.
That was quick.
Y'all, that is absolutely gorgeous. You want to change them out, John? I got this. You get those. Beautiful, big stacked up calcite in there. See some aragonite, some marcasite. And as soon as John gets back, we will hand this over up. We can go up front. That's a good idea. And John, go ahead and take your box over too. That was a honey hole 3.0.
So on the right side, it's pretty smoky. Ooh, this zoom. On the left side, you've got a nice pink calcite covered in clear calcite and a little bitty one next to it. So you got a really big one and then you got a little bitty one right next to it.
You can stand
It's
up
a little
there,
baby
so
kicker.
that's
It's a baby kicker.
You can relax until it's time.
All right, we're gonna go up to, this is Audrey's third geode, right?
Yep.
In the cracker?
Yep. We good? Everybody good?
Yep.
Good as I can be.
Go. That was a nice pop. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, y'all. That is breathtaking. That's a pond cut. Pond cut. Let's go over there.
So on the left hand, I'm showing the left hand side here. Well, I mean, it could be whatever side, but to me, it's on the left.
Call out who's next. If not,
This was Audrey's last geode.
we'll do a score geode real quick.
No,
Huh?
do Anna next, please.
And
Lots and lots and lots and lots of calcite. Looks like pyrite or marcasite. It's so heavy that you can see it. And then on the right side, or the other side, lots and lots of calcite again. So, at the beginning of the video, I talked about why we don't cut our geodes, and that's why. So this calcite here, even though we cracked through it, it's still all there on both sides. If we would have cut through it, you would have lost some of that calcite. Lots and lots and lots of calcite. Pink covered in clear. You've got the tan quartz.
Okay, we're ready for our next person.
So this is Anna.
Yep, it's just got one.
Okay, Anna's got one in the cracker.
Short bleeder 45 dry. Break it.
Add a little water in there.
Change them out.
Okay, and then after this, I'm gonna have to read some comments.
We forgot to get a bucket to rinse them off in. Okay, that's good.
On this one, on the left, you've got some nice quartz fingers in there. Looks like there's some pyrite, maybe. Not sure. There's some rock dust on it, some outside rock dust. The hole on that side looks like a butterfly. On the right side,
Put my phone
there's a pink calcite out in the very edge of it. Way out there on the edge. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to look at some comments here.
While she's doing that, we're gonna break open a junker from the junk geode pile.
So this geode will be store owned.
It's a junker, it's collapsed. We offered it for sale and alive, no one bought it. I'd even commented, I couldn't believe no one bought it. So I said I really liked it for being a junker. I think I had like 25 bucks on it, I don't know. This is store owned. You guys ready?
Thanks for all the jokes.
Go ahead and move that geode real quick.
Yeah, fake rocks. Sorry, we're not looking for any help right now.
Okay. All right, everybody good? We good? Can we break it?
Sorry you don't like my voice.
Break it. slipping real bad, come up. Again, this is out of the junk pile, so it's kind of heavy. Go again. It's come up, we'll just re-grab it.
Cracking rocks is a little harder than cracking eggs. Thank you, Audrey. Glad you liked them. Let's see if I can get caught up on the comments over here. Hey, in Michigan, Long Island, Illinois, Minnesota, Texas. Well, where you been, Scott? Hey, in Maine and Florida and Texas. Kendra, we had to switch tools because the other geodes that we were breaking were bigger. We use a bigger rock cracker for bigger geodes. Hey, in Virginia. Hey, Lee.
Hey, we're waiting on you. Going at a zoomed up rate.
Glad you like them, Audrey. Thank you, Anna. Glad you like yours. Steve, when are we going to do this again?
This was too soon. Are you comfortable in filming?
Yep.
Okay, break it. Again, this was out of our junk geode pile. It did go.
I understand about life, Scott. I understand about life.
Big unveil! So brown and pink calcite, yes, most of it's solid, but overall not bad. That one up there, that's good of that. Again, this was offered up for sale on a live about 3 weeks ago and no one bought it.
This one is, yeah, this one is store owned.
$65. Okay, who's next on breaking? Is Mandy on?
Nope, that's called a cast iron pipe cutter. Andrew was on.
Andrew?
See?
Okay.
You think I sound mean? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Oh, my voice is boring. My voice is boring and bland. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yes or no, mother?
Andrew C. Yep. Andrew, you still here? I don't know if you're interested in this geode. You can send us a message. Feel free to screenshot it. He will. Are you gonna price geodes later or what?
I already said the price on it.
Oh.
65.
$65 on this one. That's what he said. $65.
That will UV really good. Okay, Andrews is in, so let me know when you guys are ready.
BLB, I'm not too sure why you're here if you really don't have anything nice to say. It really doesn't make sense to waste your time just being here making mean comments. Bubba.
Okay, are you good like that? Okay, Andrews Geode's in.
This is Andrew.
Oh, wow. So this is kind of rare. You want to take that.
Oh,
So this doesn't look like much. That is a huge quartz plate. And it's hollow in behind it. I can see all the way down in beside that plate. So that quartz plate grew up and through.
That got cracked like perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cracked perfectly. Man, that needs like a little bit cut off the back or diamond, or a little light put in behind it because that goes way down in there. That is super cool.
Drill a little hole in the back and put a light in, or you could just put lights down inside it. All right, so this one was Andrew's.
Okay, so who
On the left side, it looks like you've got a lot of pyrite / marcasite. It is so big you can see it all over. It's going to be the gold looking flecks. On the right side, that is a quartz plate. It's not solid. That is actually a quartz plate that grew all the way out through the middle. And luckily we broke it that way, because if we had broke it the other way, we would have actually broken through it. Oops, sorry.
where did you put the store-owned geode at?
All right.
Huh?
Jeff, we have sent you multiple messages. You need to check your Facebook Messenger. And I also replied to your email.
Okay, who do I crack next?
I'm getting there.
Or do you want me to do one of ours still on time?
Hey, Lloyd, thank you for being here.
Zone. Did that was tapping.
I'll just grab one of ours for a second.
Oh, yeah, you could do Bubba. Bubba was on.
Bubba's on?
Yep,
Bubba?
Bubba.
Bubba?
Clear down at the end, I think.
Carly, we're not done yet. We're still going.
Oh, so this geode, literally, when you shake it,
Thank you, Carol.
it's an anhydrite, but it's got like a lump. You can feel, I'm assuming there's a big crystal in it. This geode, literally, I fought temptation hard on wanting to open this one. Okay?
And this one is Bubba's, right?
Bubba's fat. Bubba.
Okay.
Bubba.
I need to talk for a second.
Bubba gonna talk.
The pond and honey hole have both been producing chocolate and pink. Mandy did say she's here.
Mandy, how many brown and pinks have you got now that you've opened yourself? That's what I want to know.
Connie, we list these on our Facebook page. And so you can get on our Facebook page and that's where we list them for sale, or you can send us a message on Messenger.
I want to drop that piece. There's got to be a big chunk.
John, we don't crack geodes for anybody else, sorry.
Yep. Fishing net.
Good evening, Ted. Mandy said she's got a lot.
I knew she'd gotten quite a few.
Hello, Melissa.
Mandy might be a close second to Mark.
Bubba, this is your lump.
Yeah, this is the lump geode.
Shante, we have never gotten our fingers smashed by the chain.
Okay, we're going to break Bubba's geode.
Let's hope it is a lovely lump.
That was a lot of water, y'all. Okay, I'm going to do the big unveil. Oh my gosh.
What?
Look at that almond colored calcite.
Bubba.
He's got 2 quartz plates that were loose in there. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is an almond colored calcite, Bubba. That is not white. It is almond colored. Yeah, man, that's good. So those lumps must have been the quartz plates that I heard. Man, that calcite is absolutely phenomenal.
Does that have quartz growing off the calcite?
It looked like it.
And this was Bubba's, right? So
Yeah.
you've got
Well,
a
we got 2. I bet.
almond colored calcite with clear over the top. Really interesting. Not really something that we've seen a whole lot of. We have seen some of those in Honey Hole and 3.0. All right, we're gonna go on to Bubba's next one.
Bubba bought a real heavy geode. He knew that when he bought it, but Bubba's a big risk taker like me. So this is Bubba's next geode. It is a heavy geode. Bring it. Oh my gosh, and this is why it's heavy. Sorry, Bubba, I cleaved the calcite. I'm gonna pull those out and I'll set this one down. This was advertised as a heavy geode. And that's the calcite tip. You said Mandy was on.
Yep, Mandy's on. So that one had a huge calcite in it. Unfortunately, we did cleave through it when we cracked it.
I don't know if there would have been a good way to open that without hitting it, to be honest with
You would have probably hit it either way.
I got Mandy in the cracker of it, Erica. Mandy is in the cracker.
Okay. That was Bubba's second one. We've got Mandy's in the cracker now.
Crack-a-lacker. I bet you want to pull that geode for that and go put it in Bubba's box.
I sure can.
Bubba said he's got glue. Connie, he hasn't answered me yet about when the next geode cracking party is going to be. I think he said it's too soon.
Our last one took 5.5 hours and 8. Well, we have 8 employees.
Yep.
8 employees in 5.5 hours. Today we're running on 5 employees. We got Mandy's geode in the cracker. Let's break it. Y'all, it's like all calcite.
Everybody says he sounds like Hank Hill, and it's funny because we've literally never watched that show. So I wish that he was the voice guy for Hank Hill, though. Then I wouldn't have to work hard.
sell geodes and geodes accessories. Okay, let's do it.
All right, so this was Mandy's geode. Lots of calcite. The way we know that there's a geode inside is we're getting them out of a shale wall. And we find the bumps inside what's kind of like a smooth shale wall. We have a lot of videos posted that say or that show how we get them out of the wall.
Jackhammers and excavators, baby.
Lots of big equipment.
We do not pick these up out of a creek, but like once a year. 99% of the time, we are excavators and jackhammers.
Okay.
I got a junk geode from the pond cut. It's a junk geode. It's heavily collapsed. I didn't even offer this to the customers because it's so collapsed right there. There's a little spot that has a little chance of being a little bit good, and now we're gonna break it.
Hey, in Minnesota, thank you, Scott, for the stars.
So really dark chocolate calcite, really dark. This will UV like super good, but again, it's a solid geode, but that will UV probably a bright orange. That goes to Mandy's pile. Mandy T.
Yep.
Got this Bonnie and Bob on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Bonnie's on.
Hey Bonnie, hey Bob.
I've never heard of geodes in Minnesota, Stephanie,
Got agates. That's
but
beautiful
there might
agates.
be.
So, Bonnie, which channel, which phone is Bonnie on?
This one.
Can you see it? I just need Bonnie to look at it real quick.
Hey,
Bonnie, are
Florida.
you wanting me to try to go the short way through the stem? I don't think I can pull off this crack. I'd really like to come across the stem. If you don't care, let me know. We'll do your other geode first, the rattler. Really light rattling geode she got. I questioned myself if it was a double.
Bonnie, does your yes mean that yes, you want him to go through the stem? It's a good day for a geode crack-a-lackin', Melissa.
Okay, so this is Bonnie's light geode. I'm gonna go through it what I call the short way because the vein that runs through it runs that way. If we go the big way, there's a good chance we would blow the geode up. So this is Bonnie and Bob's first geode.
Thank you, Scott. We miss seeing you too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, we
got
do
a
sell our
barite.
geodes.
It's got a barite in there, y'all. They've got all the stuff.
We sold these geodes unopened on the page. People have paid for them, and now we're opening them live. We sell open geodes and unopened geodes. So this one belongs to Bonnie and Bob. She said, do you, so do it whichever way you think is best. This one belongs to Bonnie and Bob. It's got a nice big calcite, lots of pyrite slash marcasite, huge, huge, huge flecks. Big enough that you can see them, and there's also a barite. There also appears to be some aragonite on it, on top of the calcites. Sorry to hear that, Ryan.
Okay, are we done? Right there.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'll be able to zoom in.
I am.
So, in hydro, fossil geode, Bob and Bonnie's, break it.
Hey, New Jersey. Ew, that was yucky water.
Stump.
Thanks, Alicia.
There's like hematite and heavy marcasite on that.
Hey, Lori. Yes, we do sell the stands if we have any in stock.
You guys will have to zoom in. I think it's this side. It's got the really cool like marcasite. Kind of burgundy color.
Bob and Bonnie's too.
Yes, that's Bob and Bonnie's second geode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look.
Alrighty. Lots of nice big pyrite slash marcasite. Awesome. So glad you guys love it.
Okay.
Sorry, zoomed the wrong way. Same. All right, what's this, Steve? Is it a store geode?
Store owned. You haven't said a name, and it was heavy.
Alright.
And
Well,
it was
who
in
else
the
do we
junk
have over there?
pile. Huh? Yeah, it looks like me. It's heavy, but there is a fracture in it. So this is store owned.
Shante, Cindy, Carly, Stephanie, Dawn, and Lori. If you're here, let us know so we can crack your geode.
Crunching. I don't like it when they just keep crunching. Solved.
Can't all be good.
Can't all be good. Let's go ahead and move that one real quick while you get the new one though. That was Bob and Bonnie's second one.
A geode from a, how do you tell a geode from a regular rock? Geodes are typically bumpy, round-ish, not perfectly round, round-ish.
Our geodes are in veins and pockets in the earth. This is a store-owned geode. It's in the cracker.
Sometimes they will rattle. You know, something's broke inside, but it guarantees that they're hollow. These are all previously well, not all of them. Some of them he's opening for the store.
That one's a store. Big,
This is a
huge
store
pink
geode.
calcite spray.
Lots of pink calcite in that one. Almost solid, but you do have the tips you can see there on the right-hand side. Little hollow spot.
Audrey, Kaylee, Cindy, Stephanie. Anybody out there?
Shantae's here.
Shantae's here.
Hey, Kendra. Mandy, please send us a message in Messenger.
Just leave that right there. Shante, we've got your bleeder B34 in. B34 is the one we got going in.
We get diamond dewdrop geodes. Sorry. Stephanie to buy one to crack. We list them on our FB page. It's, I don't know if I can comment on here.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have it on the back of your shirt?
Here.
Cannot see
You
it.
gotta sit up there.
Okay.
You gotta squat down.
Like up,
Last
down,
last time we
right,
had a
right,
T-shirt.
right, left.
That's funny.
They're all saying it's like,
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, we still didn't really get it honestly
This
over
video
here.
is not getting deleted.
Alright, so
Gee whiz.
we got her geode in. She's got 2. Let's break it.
Stephanie, on Facebook, it's @ Keokuk, Keokuk, geodes,
Waiting on the other geode to
Geode, or G, how do you spell geode? Geo.
Congratulations.
DES.
Say that is what everybody hopes to get next to Diamond Dewdrop right there. It's got a nice little hole in it. It's nice and brown. That is nice. I bet that will UV even prettier. Nice geode right there. About to catch on fire with this hoodie on.
Your shirt underneath is a blue jump top.
All right, Shante, this was your first one. It is a brown, pink, and clear calcite. It's a very, very, very nice geode. Steve, was this one from the pond?
Yeah,
Yes, this one would have been from the pond cut.
that's fine, John. I just wanted to just set it there. I bet. Huh?
yikes.
In that 5, I bet. Come around.
Are you all able to see that well?
Oh, never mind. They're still filming. Okay, let's just get her next geode in. I bet come back.
How rude.
Okay. Nope, come back. Okay. Her next geode is in, so let me know when I can break it.
All right, go ahead. This is Shantae's second geode.
Okay, go. Oh my goodness. All right, coming in hot. Really thin wall on that side.
Lots of marcasite / pyrite on there that you can see. A couple little calcites.
Couple little calcites. That's
On
a
the
big
one side.
fatty.
On the other side, you've got a nice huge calcite laying there in the bottom.
Almost looks like a heart with a big house.
Trying to zoom on the old YouTuber, but that zoom on there is like real touchy, real touchy. It goes in and out real fast. Yes, Jake, we sell these and then we crack them live.
Who's next? I'm looking for Lori, Carly, Cindy, Stephanie, and Dawn.
Lori, Carly, Cindy, Stephanie, Dawn, are you here? I saw Carly earlier.
Man.
Glad you like them, Shante.
I'm jealous of that first one she got. Boy, that was a nice one.
You guys done with this one?
Yeah.
We're gonna break a store open geode next.
Carly's here.
Oh, Carly's here.
We'll do Carly's next.
Carly with a K, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's got.
Well, that don't weigh much. It's got the.
That's what we hear, Ryan. That's what everybody says. I think I'm gonna have him start doing impersonations.
It's got a rattle.
I'm gonna go on vacation for a while.
It's got a nice little rattle to it. It's got a nice weight. This was a pond cut right where the two matrices meet. I got high hopes for this geode actually. And this is Carly with the K. I bet you zoomed up. Ready and set, break it.
Wow.
Okay. That's the bad side.
Got some pyrite and marcasite, that's the gold colored specks. Looks like there's a couple pockets of it. Looks like there might be a decent sized barite there next to the pink. On this side, there's a blade there, and that blade looks like a barite, not something we get a whole lot of. So that's this side of it. And then here on your other side, lots of pink calcite covered in clear calcite. Some more pyrite slash marcasite on this side. It's going to be those gold speckled, or the gold specks on it. But there is a huge calcite on this side. And once again, back to why we don't cut our geodes. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the way that geode cracked, it literally cracked around the bottom of that calcite rather than cracking through it. And had we cut that, we would have cut right through that calcite cluster. That's why we don't typically cut our geodes.
That thing's an airball. Listen. You hear that? That thing is rattling.
Well, Caleb, I am running multiple phones, trying to answer comments and trying to focus on geodes while they try to crack 150 miles a second. So sorry that all the geode wasn't on there.
Go ahead and move that real quick. Next up is a store-owned geode. Let me know when you're caught up on comments, Erica,
That was Carly, yep.
with a K. We've got a
Lee Geode Fest is a long time away.
store-owned geode. Can we break it? There you zoomed up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and go, break it.
Connie, thank you for the stars. Sorry to hear that, Allison. I'm glad you're able to watch us. Crack geodes, that part's fun too. Scott, he doesn't cut geodes for anybody else at this time.
We can't keep up with our own, unfortunately.
Glad you like it, Carly.
Is that it? Yep, it's open. It's kind of a heavy geode, so I don't know what to expect.
Ryan, we have a rock shop in Cahokia, Missouri.
So I was right. It's kind of heavy geode, not that hollow, but this was store owned. This was out of our junk pile.
I feel like I have a hard job, thank you.
That'll go in our landscaping pile.
That goes on the landscaping table. You gotta come to town to buy from the landscaping table.
All right, next up,
Geode Fest happens in September.
really sketchy geode here. I bet you need to zoom up super big on this one. So guys, on this geode, it's heavily fractured. This was a pond cut geode, but it just wasn't going to be a good way to open it. So it was a no geode. It was offered to our customers on a live. No one bought it. I think it was like 55 or 60 bucks originally. We're going to go ahead and break it in the rock cracker. It might explode on me, but that's okay. The parts and pieces sell just as good too.
Sometimes they do sound like maracas. Thank you, Allison. Carly, we'll have more for sale whenever we do the next whenever we do the next live geode cracking. We will have more for sale, so just keep an eye on the page. Keep in mind that you may not get notified if we post stuff, because sometimes that's how it works. So you're always welcome to check in with us though, see if we have any available or if we're getting ready to do another geode cracking. As far as Geode Fest, that's where a lot of different properties are in Geode Fest. People go hunt geodes on their property. I don't know if we will be in it this year or not. We have not committed.
Okay,
We have not committed to Geode Fest yet this year.
okay, you're talking too much.
Continue.
Well, lots of people are asking lots of
I
questions.
know, I'm just.
Connie, I will get back to you in a
I was
minute
trying
with
to
what
be
our
funny
story
'cause
is.
You were getting so much harassment earlier.
You know, when I asked him why he was here, wasting his life being
I
miserable, he
know.
went away. So
He was angry little.
I guess he
fella.
was angry.
Okay,
He was an angry
everybody
little
ready?
elf.
Let's
Love
break
you,
it.
Mama. Love you, Mama Bear.
I know everybody loves the mama bear.
The soft.
Them either love me or they love to hate me.
Oh, wait. Like we just
Sounded
split.
like it cracked.
I know, but I can't.
It is cracked right here, but I don't think it's split.
Nope. Go ahead and go a couple more pumps.
There it went.
Okay.
That was 13, not a couple.
They are Keokuk geodes and they are worth money. Kim, why do you want to know how old we are?
We're old.
Just wondering. Yeah, we're old. Well, some of us in the room are quite young. Some of us are quite old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not me here.
No.
Not me.
No, baby girls in the room.
Okay, we got one teenager and the rest are old.
Woo, I
This
like
one's
it.
Really rusty and crusty.
I will be
That
so pretty.
calcite goes right there. That's where there was connected. So that will go back on there. We'll take it up there.
It's gonna be too close, I think.
Bring it back some, John. Slide it back.
Don't drop it.
If you could come back a little bit more.
All right, on YouTube, I'm gonna try to zoom out so you can see it all, but that zoomer is weird on there. It gets real wacky on me. Like, woo, 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 woo. All right.
Store owned.
Yep, this one is store owned.
We'll power wash that all up, clean it up, make it look all spit shined up.
That one's not worth $1,000, but we do have some that are worth $1,000.
What the heck is this?
That is a geode.
It's a clumposaurus. Clumposaurus going in next. Store owned.
I just love this geode. I love these orange ones. When he cleans them up, they're just amazingly beautiful. I termed the name Golden Quartz, so nobody can take it away from me because I made it up my own self. And so that will be so beautiful once it's cleaned up. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Everybody asks what we use to clean our geodes, and 99% of the time it's just high PSI well water and some patience.
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 Hence on the hard well water.
Patiences.
We
Patiences.
do have a really, I would call this thing a chunkosaurus.
Hey, y'all.
What?
Somebody's got to move this big boy here because we can't see that big boy there.
Okay?
And I can't hold all these phones up.
Our arms are too short.
Don't you forget that calcite.
Calcite!
Does anybody know how cows see?
Calcite.
Calcite! Haha, yes. So funny. I learned that from a friend of mine, a geode friend. I wonder where my geode friend is at. I haven't seen him on.
So this geode is many geodes together. It's all collapsed. There's a chance, even if it's solid, it could be brown calcite inside, but it is definitely a conglomeration saurus. No, that's not a real term, but that's what I called it. Conglomeration consaurus. On what?
Build a geode wall in the shop. It would be amazing. Could shave the backs and put lights behind it. Oh, that would be cool, Shonda. Bubba wants to know if we can crack Woody's head and see if it's hollow.
Bubba, I thought we were friends.
If anybody's interested in any geodes that didn't sell, please send us a message on the page. It's too hard to keep up in the comments. send us a message, and if you can get a screenshot of it, that's even better, because last time what happened, people wanted some and we couldn't figure out which ones they were afterwards. So if you can get a screenshot of it, that's even better.
I rinsed it off. Really dark brown chocolate calcite and blue chalcedony. I rinsed it off because on this side, you can see it, it's hard to even see it. This was several geodes together. In May, I think it's May, isn't that when our Blacklight Creek Walk is?
Yes.
We do a spring and fall UV hunt only in the dark, so this will go in there because this will UV absolutely gorgeous, amazing, fabulous, spectacular. I miss any words?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let's go on to something different.
Let's go on to something different.
Okay. Do we got any customers on the Geode that need a break?
Can you tell me the names again?
What?
Cindy?
Oh,
That is a big snap cutter.
Lori,
This is our medium pipe cutter.
Dawn,
Cindy,
Lori,
Dawn.
Dawn,
Stephanie.
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 Cindy, Lori, Dawn, Stephanie, are you on? Are you on? What do we do this for? We do this because we have to pay our bills. Because I haven't found anybody else that wants to pay my bills yet. If I find somebody that wants to pay my bills, then I won't do this anymore.
Supposed to be on a nice end in Texas.
Okay, pull tight.
Florida's too hot.
That's good.
We sell these on social media.
Oh, this one's got cracks in it, guys. So this
Everybody's
one's in
a
the
little cracked.
junk
We're all
pile
cracked.
because no one bought it in alive, and it's got some heavy fractures on this right side. I don't remember what we originally offered it for, but it does have many cracks on the side you can't see. And again, like I said, this was offered at one point. I think this one was on the stands in the middle of the table. We're gonna break it.
Justin, this area is known for geodes, and the property that we own is also very well known for the geodes that come off of it.
It's so well known that the government's actually seized the property twice to study it, and a couple books been written on it.
Carly, I'm not sure if you're asking for open or unopened, but yes, send us a message about it and I'll let you know what we've got.
It's got a calcite.
Stephanie's here, but she can't be here for very long, so,
Well, we already got the right cracker out, so let's get it done next.
all
Go ahead
right.
and just throw that side up there. That's good idea.
Well, we never even saw it over here on YouTuber, so let's see it. Woo.
Pretty.
We'll get Stephanie's going next.
This one is store-owned. I don't know what he did with the other side of it, so it's only one-sided apparently.
Well, we're trying to hurry.
We're trying to hurry. Trying to
All
hurry for
Stephanie's
Stephanie.
fault. All Stephanie's fault. Well, we gotta use the big rock crackers for Stephanie's.
I guess I'll just zoom in on this side then and show it to you. Got a little calcite. There's a barite in there.
Is there?
Yep.
That calcite I thought was really pretty the way it was kinda in there.
Calcite, barite, lots of pyrite / marcasite. All right, Stephanie, this is yours.
Man, we've had, what, a really good hollow brown today. We've had a couple solid browns and one super good brown, solid.
Okay, so code, I've answered every single one of your comments. I'm running multiple platforms and I'm answering comments on every platform. And if you want to be rude, there's really no reason to be here. I've answered every comment so far.
Okay.
And we find these on our property.
We mine them.
These geodes that geode is pretty big.
This is a multi-chamber geode, maybe it looks like. This was pond cut? Was this an anhydro? I can't remember. Where's your paperwork? Oh, it don't say. Huh? Okay, let's go ahead and try it. So this is Stephanie's geode.
We're in Missouri.
So part of the chain staying on place, that's good. Worry about slipping a little bit, because that point right there.
Whoops.
Alright. A lot of water.
These are sedimentary geodes. They form with water, pressure, and organic material. Well, it's dark. It's not brown, Stephanie, but it is dark.
It looks like a funny face though. Look at it. See it? I'll
It
tell
does
you
look
what.
like a funny face.
It's like got the funny cartoon grin chin or whatever. I don't know what you call it. It's like got a big grin on it.
So the way it cracked, this side actually isn't solid. There are points on it, some really neat points actually, but it's just like flat on that one. It does kind of look like Kermit. This is going to be the happy guy for your office, Stephanie. This is your happy guy. So if you're having a bad day, you just look at your happy guy. He's got eyes, a nose, a chin even.
I got it.
It's got a nice flower blossom in it. It is a dark smoky, but it is not brown. Well, that side's kind of a light tan.
The reason
can't-
one side's darker is that's the side that it sat in the earth with the water sitting in it.
Still all right.
Yeah, this one's just
Okay, this is going to need to be moved because I can't see behind it.
go ahead and move it down.
I removed it.
Okay. Guys, the geode that's in here right now, this is store owned. It's out of the junk pile. I don't remember if it was heavy. I didn't even honestly pay attention grabbing it just now, just that it was a junk geode. I know we got another junk geode that's heavily fractured coming up. That was quick.
Might not be as jumpy as you thought.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
So Ryan, I'm not sure what you mean by how deep in Missouri are we. We're literally right across the Iowa line, if that's what you mean.
That's the bad side.
We sell them for all different
Take
prices.
them, I bet. That is our bad side.
After people buy them, they usually put them in their house as home decor.
And then we're gonna go to the good side.
And this one was a store-owned geode.
Yes.
Thank you, Stephanie.
It was heavy though. Eric, I don't know what you want to do
Thank
with
you,
these
ma'am.
other customers. We got 3 left, but we've got 2 more big ones we can break.
Oh, go ahead and break them. Who are we waiting on? Lori,
Cindy,
Cindy,
Dawn,
and Dawn. If any of you are here that purchase geodes, please let us know. We're gonna open some more shop geodes.
Got a heavy geode here, guys, and it's got some real porous fractures in it right there. This is a heavy geode.
Nope, I wouldn't suggest eating them. You gotta drag the puzzle piece over so it knows you're still here.
Alright. I bet it come around and move these 2 geodes that the store owns. Come around this on Daddy's side.
Apparently I'm not a good or a good piece dragger.
Just do it.
I'm trying.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Just take them down the hallway right there. So store-owned geode is up.
The
It
va-
is heavy. You need to read comments.
Yep, the very outside material is shale.
Well, we dig them in shale, but it's typically calcite right here. These little bumps are calcite. Then it's quartz. How big they come around?
The heavy ones are typically cheaper, Luke, because there's a better chance that they're going to be solid. These were not priced. These were ones that we just opened. We're just opening these for the store.
These were literally in the junk pile.
Awesome, Ryan. We are only open by appointment, so if you get to the area, let us know. Just make sure you give us a little bit of a heads up because we are not always here. We are here a lot, but not always.
Okay. Everybody let me know when you're filming. Zoom it way up.
Yep.
2.5.
Yes, they are worth money.
Some are worth more than others. Some aren't worth 50 cents. Some are worth 5,000.
Thank you, Dana.
Now this is a heavy geode, so it might take 4 or 5 times John to run the revolution on the pump to get it to break.
We have found a lot of fossils in the shale. And then a couple of the geodes that we cracked earlier kind of looked like fossils. We can't guarantee it was a fossil, but it looked like a fossil.
That's the smoky. Snakes. So that's the bad side. Really nice dark smoky though. We'll probably come in and chop that bottom off to stand this one up. And there's a pretty good amount of marcasite and pyrite on this. Go ahead and take this up and set it up for the girls. Stay on John like that. So that's your bad side.
Ooh, this zoomer. Ooh. Ooh.
And down in that cave, there's a calcite in behind there, which is really funny. That was a really heavy geode.
No, we don't get purple geodes. Purple geodes are volcanically formed. These are sedimentarily formed. We get brown, pink, yellow. Sometimes we get some sea mist green, not very often.
And very, very rarely black.
We get red in them for with the hematite. We find these rocks on our property in Missouri.
Get some real
Thank
pretty
you.
yellows, some oranges.
They all have diet water in them, no sugar added.
Oh my goodness.
Tastes great, less filling.
I wouldn't say tastes great.
I just want to know this.
Some of them do, okay.
Everybody wants us to do this more often or anything, but where are y'all from? Because we go to different shows across the United States. Like our next 4 sure shows in Kalamazoo, Michigan, but I was the guest speaker at the New York State Fair last year. We did shows from Tacoma, Washington to New York last year. This is a junk geode.
I can't see it.
Oh, grab it, John. Sorry about that, folks. So where's everybody from? Shout out where you're from, let us know. If the girls can read the comments quick enough, they might be able to catch it where you're from, and we'll be able to tell you if we think we might do a show there.
Well, this one said Iowa, Illinois / Illinois, so
That's right where we live.
Maryland.
We've done a show in Maryland before.
John, we've owned the property for 10 years.
New Jersey, Tennessee,
Ohio, California, Connecticut,
I never
Texas,
could hear the water in that
South
geode.
Carolina.
Must not
Virginia,
have an air gap in it.
California. Utah has Dugway geodes.
I think the Dugways are more volcanically formed. if I'm
The
not-
60s girls are on.
Hey girls, you girls need to come do our blacklight walk we're gonna do here before long in May. So just a nice smoky geode again. This is probably a geode we'll cut up and make into something. And I think, is that the last of our big geodes that were store-owned that we were gonna break?
think that you have.
Hi, Melissa.
So now we'll switch out rock crackers and go back to the small one.
All right, so who are our people? Lori,
Cindy,
Cindy,
Dawn.
and Dawn. Are you here?
But we have store on geodes we can crack the weight and the VT cut.
Wisconsin, Scotland. That's where we need to go do a show in Scotland.
That would be
Can we
fun.
grow? We grow lots of things. We grow cows, grow goats,
Sheep.
sheeps, rabbits, birds,
No.
llamas.
Jen T's here.
Genty! I don't know if there's any in California.
California's got some nice agate. Alright, so I bet I picked this geode out. It's kind of rusty and crusty, but that's what she wanted to pick out. So her dad will give this to her, whether it's good or bad. This is the one she picked out.
We can't show right now how they're UV reactive, but we have several videos posted of the UV reactive.
Right now, me and John are sitting in front of 80,000 looms of light. There's no way UV light is gonna work. Yeah, I'm drenched.
Ready?
Isaiah, this is yours. Not that hollow, but it's got a little bit of a blue tint to it. And then if you look really close, you want to hand that up, John. There's a little bit of hematite on the side that's not that hollow. Just a pinch, it'll rinse off.
Anything with calcite and aragonite will UV react.
Well, this geode that we got up next, this actually got calcite exposed. You can see pink.
Yep, there are a lot of geodes in Kentucky.
And agates. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this.
Indiana and Tennessee also have a lot of geodes.
Okay, this is a store-owned geode. It's cracked.
Thank you, Luke. We'll try to post a couple of videos, a couple of UV videos in the next couple of days since people were asking about seeing stuff under the UV light. We'll try to post some in the next couple of days so that you can see them. Aragonite typically phosphoresces and calcite will fluoresce.
I'd say we wouldn't just put that one up. Let's go to the next one. All right. So we got another junk geode. This is from the DT/Pawn cut. This is a junk geode. It's really heavy. It's slightly flat. Okay. People ask me why do we break junk geodes? Because we don't want to sell them. Well, we offer them to the customers, and some of them do buy them, but you know, it's just like, what do you do with them? They're all laying around. Every now and then we'll break one open. It'll be a good one.
That's not a mirror, that's the back of a light.
So that one there, like this one here, will UV really good, even though it's solid, what do I call, mocha calcite. But that will UV really pretty. And that will also shine up really pretty, just spraying it with a little oil. We're gonna go on to our next geode.
You can sometimes rent a cast iron pipe cutter from a home improvement store like Home Depot.
But they get upset because the chain gets tore up.
John wants to know if this is still the Pennsylvania layer of the earth.
Our property does not meet all the standards of regular geology compared to my neighbors in the tri-state area because we're at such an extreme depth. Like these geodes here are anywhere from 90 to 96 foot deep in shale. Okay. So we're actually surpassed the what they call the Mississippi layer. Had a little water in it, not that hollow, but again, it was out of the junk pile. This will go on our landscaping table. Okay. And I bet if you come around and get those other two geodes moved in case we get a good one.
You can use a hammer and a chisel, it just takes a lot longer.
Again, another junk geode. We got about a half a bucket of junk geodes.
That's all right, blue collar boy. It is a cast iron pipe cutter.
Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. Good.
They're originally used to
Yahtzee.
cut cast iron pipe. That'll be a nice UV one. Put that one aside. You can do a UV video on that one.
So this is like the pink and almond colored calcite. It's solid, but this will be really pretty all UV'd up.
So we'll show that one on a UV video, guys, in the next couple of
She
days.
wasn't filming. I don't have it being cracked to make the video.
You do have it being cracked.
It's too hard to pull out of the lives and make a video.
You can just do a UV video. You could just do the video. Just say,
Yes, Mom.
here's the video. Woo! If you want to see it cracked, go watch the live.
Hold it together.
Yeah, there you go. Look, I broke it with my bare hands. We could get you some bear gloves and you could say, wow, I broke it with my bare hands.
Well, yeah, it's a Sasquatch outfit. At
Yeah.
home. You can put that on.
There you go. Get the
Got
squatch
another
out.
junk geode. This one was kind of fractured. Man,
I'll check.
set that up there for me.
See, there you go. There's another good UV video.
My filmer's not filming. Is she filming?
I was indeed filming.
Okay.
She was indeed filming.
Well, we can try to make something out of that.
All right. Indeed, we can do something on this one. It looks like it's got some aragonite too, so you can also show how it phosphoresces. Yes, perfect. And it looks like a frog head, so even better. Brittany, I'm not sure what your question is. I'm sorry. I don't know if I missed something or what. Who are we still looking for? Cindy, Lori?
I think that Anna, maybe?
No.
Dawn.
This is done. Dawn?
Dawn. Okay, got a junk geode in there at store owns. Brown calcite.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was mesmerized by the froggy head.
Brown calcite, so that'll UV, so that'll go into our pile for the big creek walk with the black lights in May.
I love you too, Genty.
All right, stay focused. So
I'm
this-
ready
this
for it to be
geode
light
here-
much later than 5 p.m.
This geode here has got a button geode attached. It was attached to another big geode. There's a black sphalerite barely sticking out. Looks kind of collapsed. Looks like maybe the jackhammer hit it. It's got all kinds of weird things going on. All kinds of weirdness. But we're gonna break it. Ness. Really weird geode. I'll have John set that up there.
Can I use Isaiah, can I use your phone for a minute?
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know if you have. Oh, that's Dad's phone. Good.
After we break this one, if there's any pancakes underneath that tablecloth, we're gonna grab them. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Ah! Ah! I question if this was a clam. Okay, is everybody on it?
Yep.
Good to go? Break it. A lot of water. It's hairy. Couple black goethite needles in there. I'm waiting on my assistant to hand it off.
Who else is behind you, Steve? Lori, who else? Dawn.
And Cindy. Okay.
Hold on, I don't know if I'm on, yeah.
I broke it, boss. Got a little, real thick calcite in there. Yeah, I didn't wait on the girls very well there.
Nope. Lori, Dawn, and who?
Cindy. Got about 15 geodes left to store runs. About 15.
Okay, here you go, sis, thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to send some messages.
This geode here.
Is there anybody on Facebook? I got nothing. No comments for a long time. Oh, here. Oh, Dawn's here.
Donna's here.
Donna's here.
Okay, we'll break it.
Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? We're having a rocking good night.
Got a little rattler. Don's got a little geode that rattles real good. Looks like a little baked potato. Don's geode is in the cracker.
Bubba, we already cracked yours. Oh, you're just letting me know you're here, I guess. Can't believe you've been here that long and you're not saying anything smart alecky that whole time. That might be a
record for you.
record for Bubba.
Bubba, are you feeling okay, bud? Okay. Dawn's geode is going to get broke right now. Okay. Can you move our geode? It's got a big calcite right there. That is Dawn's geode.
All right, Dawn, this is your geode. Did cleave the calcite. We will make sure you get the big piece of the calcite there. Looks like it's got some nice brown underneath the clear calcite.
Okay.
Maybe some little bitty calcites in there too. Sparkly little geode.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are ready. We got a store geode in the cracker, a store junk geode in the junk pile.
Can we get that to Dawn's box?
Yep, go ahead, take it.
Glad you like it, Dawn.
And next up, we got a junk geode from our junk geode pile from the pond cut.
We're looking for Cindy and Lori.
What are you doing?
1.6, I think that's the best for right now.
Okay. And break it. We have a solid geode.
We mine these geodes on our property in Missouri.
Now this geode here has got a little bit of potential, or a lot, I should say. It is from the junk geode pile, but to me it looked like a collapsed geode. I had actually offered this on the live with I think me and Melissa. No one bought it, and here it is. So junk geode from the pond cut or honey hole, I don't remember which. This could have the potential to be something extra special in it. We found that the quartz typically doesn't collapse that well where the calcite will. Come up, way up, slip on the bottom. Now down. Okay. No,
Slipping down the
out.
side.
Try it again.
Slipping. If anybody has any questions, let us know.
Okay.
I am trying to run multiple different phones on multiple different platforms and answer lots of different comments. So if you've asked something and I didn't answer it, feel free to
That sounded soft. So
let
that
us
sounded like
know.
calcite.
say it again, say it again. Big reveal.
Little water.
Big unveiled. Oh, it's solid.
But it's calcite, you were right.
Yep.
It'll UV pretty.
It will UV.
So I'm gonna get it a little bit wet. So, oh, there's some little black right there, little white right there, some gray, but that will UV super good. So this geode would be a good video geode to make on a UV side, and this will probably end up in our creek for our big blacklight festival we do in the spring and the fall. Now we'll move on.
Do you have a video of that, Bea? There you go. There's another good UV
Yep.
another good UV geode. UV.
Got a heavy geode here. Don't know where it's from.
John
Junk pile.
wants to know when we're coming back to Maine.
Ooh. John, that's a long drive.
Daryl, we get these geodes on our property in Missouri.
Okay. Jump geode. Break it.
Blacklight hunt is a lot of fun.
Not that hollow.
Yeah, you run around in the creek with a black light and watch the rocks glow.
Ooh,
And we also take you for rides in a side by side.
glowing rocks.
Guys, this geode here is odd, to say the least. It's half gray, half tan. It's pretty light. Got a couple cracks in it. No one bought it. Has some good potential, I think.
Yes, Melissa, you missed it last year.
Oh, that was quick. Oh, it's a lot of calcite. Oh, it's a lot of calcite.
Maine is farther, Bubba.
That has got a lot going on right there.
This geode has pink calcite, clear calcite, quartz on calcite, more calcite, lots of calcite, calcite on both sides. It's a lot of calcite. It's just got a lot of
Just so
calcite.
you girls know, these lights are so hot, we've raised the temperature here 2 degrees. The furnace doesn't kick on.
Yeah, you guys are stealing all the heat. It's cold on this side.
Yeah, on this
It's
side
not
of
over
the,
here.
on this side of the lights, it's not hot.
Time we'll get some fans. Well, too.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, got a big white crack.
That's all right, Bubba. You work the big job, make the big money. You'll be fine.
Boy, ain't gonna be a good way to break this one. Huh.
I think I'm about to knock stuff off over there with all this setup,
Menagerie.
all this setup we have here
All right, guys, this geode.
coming at ya.
It wasn't in hydro, I'm assuming at one point. The whole top is heaved up. It's all fractured. So you can see it didn't even crack straight.
We don't run around in the water.
Is there anybody on that's done the blacklight hunt with us before?
Lee was on earlier. He said he prefers watching on YouTube because he can put it on the big screen on his TV and he can see him better. This one's got some marcasite and pyrite, marcasite and or pyrite. It's enough that you can see it all the way from across the room. There's some long hairs in there, needles, whatever you want to call them. Gin Carol said you need your tea to cool off. Gin tea's on here. She did the black light hunt.
I'm ready to break the next one out of the junk pile.
Okay, it's
Way to come
another
around
junk
and do
geode.
It's fine.
Lori and Cindy, are you on?
Let's break this one.
Isn't that who we're waiting on?
Oh, did not expect that. Oh, did not expect that. And I just told her to quit filming. Grab it quickly.
Where'd it go?
Still there in the hallway. Guys, this thing is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Quartz fingers, little
Dope, dope.
twisties, and little pointies, and little sparklies, and all the stuff. All the
Excuse me.
stuff. Again, that was out of our junk pile.
That has lots of, like he said, lots of quartz fingers. Quartz going all different ways. Kind of a neat, looks like a cave. It's a geode cave. Yes, Jingle Bell, you should add it to your list. We're going to try to do one in the spring and the fall this year.
Okay. Got a baby geode in there. Baby geode. Geode. Baby. Oh. Solid pink calcite.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Solid pink calcite.
Guys, Tickety Talk just said, great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break.
We did 5.5 hours on the last geode cracking live.
Well, they weren't worried about us that time, but they're worried about us this time.
I think we had, what, 79,000 people end up watching that live? It's crazy. Oh, that was just on one platform. Okay, and our junk geode.
Well, Nancy, that depends on what day and what you're talking about. If you're asking
Solid quartz.
how people do the UV creek walk, yep, that's at night. Has to be dark.
The event promoter we work with actually rents out the UV lights if you don't want to buy one, which is really handy.
That's cool, Dave.
The lights are kind of made almost to a certain extent for our property. He's kind of worked with us on that. Now wait a minute, is everybody watching? Everybody watching? Ready? Do you drink the water?
You shouldn't,
It just runs down my face.
but some
Lots
people
of
do.
water.
Yes, with the black light, it's at dark. Has to be dark or the black lights don't work.
Oh man, y'all, there is a super nice,
Well, the black lights work, but you don't see.
there's a beautiful phantom calcite in that one. It's so clear and Jimmy, I didn't even see it.
You don't see anything UV react in the daylight.
Y'all, we're about to run out of junk geodes. We're down to like 5. 2 of them are babies.
It's a really dark smoky, and when it dries, it will dry darker. It does have a really clear calcite in it that I don't even know if it's picking up on the video or not.
Whoop, back. There. Okay. Y'all let me know when you're ready.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah.
John wants to know what the biggest surprise is that you've ever found. No idea. In a geode.
Oh man, I mean, there's most of the ones that are in museums. I mean, there's quite a few. The diamond dewdrop that was blue with the big pink cactus spray. Father's Day geode that had a huge floating calcite in it that's 4 different colors and it's iridescent.
My first famous video.
The Iowa State Fair geode. I mean, there's oodles of them that were just like jaw droppers.
Bubba said Megalodon.
Megalodon, I missed that geode. Wish we'd never sold it. But we got a junk geode in here. We're gonna break it. Whoa,
I don't know if snakes show up under black light. I've never seen a snake under black light.
don't wanna find out either. I'm gonna take that
No,
out there.
no.
Just trade it out.
Nancy, these are sedimentary geodes, so they form with water, pressure, and organic matter. Dave, that's an argument that I do not get into. There are too many different opinions on that, and I gave that argument up years ago. So that's a nice little, I call that golden quartz. Also has a calcite. Lori said she's gonna have to watch the replay. She's at work, so we can crack hers.
Well, it's an airball. This is heavier than heck, and that's an airball. I'd offered this one here on a live, and no one wanted it.
Which one's heavy?
The one that's in the cracker. This one here that's up next is not. It was a reject from the sale.
So we got a heavy one and then a light one, and then we're
The
gonna do
light one-
Lori's.
The light one was bypassed on the sale. It wasn't bought. Landscaping quality.
Scorpions do show up under black light. We don't have scorpions this far north though.
Our rock shop in southern Missouri had scorpions in it. That was fun to find out.
Nancy, I do not know the answer to that. That's also a tricky one that a lot of different people have different opinions on. We believe that these all formed a long time ago, that they're not forming today. But I don't know that for 120%, so.
Okay. Isaiah, are you zoomed up? Mm-hmm. Guys, super light geode. This was offered on a live for like 35 bucks. It's got a really bad rusty crack in it. That's why no one wanted it, because the crack had rust sticking out of it. We're gonna open it up. John, can you move the other geode so I can set this one down?
You're welcome, Nancy. Thanks for watching.
Guys, it's really cool. It is a little bit rusty inside, but we'll power wash that out, make it all sparkly and pretty and amazing and fabulous and wonderful.
We'll call that a golden quartz geode with a calcite.
Who did you say that said we could break their
Lori.
Lori.
geode? Lori had 2.
And then Cindy should be the only one left, right?
Yeah, John's gonna find another store geode that we can break. I told him just grab something.
This will be a pretty little geode set when it's cleaned up and shiny and sparkly. It is shiny and sparkly now. You can also see, if you can see the gold specks on it or the dark looking specks, they may not look gold in the camera. That's pyrite and or marcasite, and it's heavy enough that you can see it. I can see it from across the table, so.
We're working on getting her geode now.
What geode is that?
Lori.
Lori.
Okay, so this is Lori's
It's number 7, Lori. It's geode number 7 that you bought.
first geode.
Geode number 7. Come on up. Down. Try it again.
Sorry.
Nope, come up. Ouch. Try it. And then John grabbed 4. Are these geodes good or bad, or you just grab
Still
4?
kind of heavy.
Okay,
Definitely try to find.
okay. I'm good with them being heavy. I don't want to sell air balls.
You don't want to sell the air balls?
Well, customers want to buy them.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't want to break the air balls, you think?
come on up.
I think so too, Carol. Oh, there's a barite in it too. When you moved it over here, I saw the barite.
Mm-hmm.
That last geode had a barite. I didn't see it before.
Right now. Come on up. Do-do. Like right Okay, try that. Cent number 505,500 zillion trillion billion.
Bazillion.
Yep.
Where's everybody from? Have we changed who's watching? Do we have new people from new areas?
Thought that was gonna be it. Dug in.
Hit grit. There you go.
There we go. This is geode number, oh my goodness. Check out this spike, y'all. That thing is nuts. And then the other side comes in, weighing in with marcasite and a calcite and all the ites and all the stuff.
All right, this was Lori's first geode. The white that you see is aragonite. The dark specks that you see is going to be pyrite and marcasite or marcasite. The big white formation is a calcite. Thank you, Connie. I wasn't sure if you were still here to tell our story of how we got into geodes. I can't really tell because the way the geode's sitting. Can you turn that geode sideways so I can see the quartz that sticks out on this side? When you take this apart, Lori, make sure you pull straight out because no, John.
No.
To the side like this. Turn it. There we go. See that quartz that sticks out right there?
Well, she could chip her calcite.
If
too.
you don't pull straight apart, you might break that off when you go to pull them apart. So it's kind of cool. That was Lori's first geode. We're gonna do her second geode now.
That was geode number 7. Now we got number 9 going in for her.
That geode was very heavy mineralized.
Lori's geode number 9 is going in.
That one will be fluorescent. We got Australia, Africa, Illinois, Canada, Florida, Missouri.
Indiana.
Okay. Lori, number 9 is in. Yo, that's dreamy right there.
Wow. That is a big calcite in there.
She's a good calcite picker.
So you got a big calcite in the one geode half, and the other half you have kind of a not really. It's almost like a bridge, maybe. Lots of pyrite and or marcasite. Lots of mineral. Lots of mineral in that geode also.
John's got 4 heavy geodes back here, and I told him to go find another one too.
John said he's still from Iowa. We've got Nebraska, Connecticut, Virginia.
John, you're
North
still from
Korea.
Iowa. You're still from Iowa. That cracks me up. North Korea. Wow.
Awesome, Lori. Did you see the first one? This was your second one. Did you see your first one?
I can bring him back if she needs to.
Right here, isn't it?
No, that was the store one.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
The other John is from Maine. So Connie asked how we got into this. 150 years ago. Well, maybe not that long.
Well, let's
But-
back up to when Woody was a kid. 2 of the houses I lived, our backyard was probably the number 1 and number 3 most geode-hunted creeks in the world, Wildcat Springs and Railroad Creek.
Awesome,
Later in
Lori.
life-
Glad you got to see him.
Later in life, Eric can tell the rest of the story.
Well, one day I was in a car down by the river. It was an SUV, actually, down by the river.
Escalator.
Where these go?
And
Right here.
somebody had dumped some geodes. And Woody's kind of a business-minded individual. So he said to me, at the time he was the mayor and the barber in the town that we lived in. And he said, I think we could open up a rock shop.
Well, the city had been hounding me to do
And I said, okay. Yep, I said, okay, the rest is history, right? So, fast forward, he opens a rock shop, a little bitty small one,
In the barber shop.
inside his barber shop,
it. Tiny. Nothing like our 50,000 square foot building.
like
we've got
about,
now.
literally about the size of the place that we're just cracking geodes right now. And then, what happened next?
We grew.
Oh yeah.
God bless.
Me?
That was the beginning, and then we bought a property. Well, first we leased a property and took people geode hunting. Then we bought a property in Missouri. And then we moved to Missouri, and we bought a famous geode property. And now we dig geodes, and we have a huge store.
Okay.
And she forgot they had their little girl.
Got a heavy
We had her
geode,
before we started the rock shop.
Heavy geode, collapse, and this is honey hole. Okay, honey hole, collapse, jump geode. So solid brown calcite. Again, that was a heavy geode or junk geode. And then we're gonna go on, we got a couple more. We're just trying to wait until our last customer comes on. If not, we'll have to just go ahead and break their geodes and call the night. Everybody's worked a long day. John, this one doesn't feel heavy. John didn't pull a heavy one here. This one's medium, so let's break it. Nope, I was wrong. It's pink though.
It's hematite.
Got a little itty bitty spot, but I am wrong. I'll admit it. I thought it was not a heavy geode. It's, as you can see, almost solid. But yeah, it's the way that cookie crumbles. So we'll go on to our next geode, because I like to go fast when we're doing the jump.
You're welcome, Connie. I probably missed a few pieces in there, but that's the main parts.
But she still won't let me buy that $1 million bulldozer. I
How
don't
about
know
fix the
why.
things you have right now?
I know. Be nice. Good
We
night.
started with a little bitty tiny shop and some rocks that we picked up down by the river, and we've grown into. I'll zoom around this shop in a minute and show you all the shop that we're in now. We've also traveled to almost every state in the United States doing rock shows,
That's gonna be pretty cleaned up, y'all.
and we are
gonna
Facebook
be a
Live
big break,
2
yeah.
times a week, selling rocks,
I like you.
and we own the fabulous Geode Geode site.
Another heavy one.
And we have excavators and jackhammers. So we went from
Dump
picking
trucks.
from picking some geodes up by the river to excavating them. Big difference. Where we started to where we're at.
Solid quartz.
That's awesome, Joseph.
Where is this from? Stretch marks right there. So this could be a collapsed geode. Let's go ahead and roll out the big, wait, what's this one? Holy smokes, light. I don't know, I said that earlier and it wasn't, but that is,
That one's got some hollow spots in it.
just,
Geode sniffer. Yuck. Rock
Geode
liquor.
liquor.
I'm the one that licks them.
let's don't tell people that. This one actually has been bleeding. I'm gonna not open this one up. This is gonna be a geode that somebody's gonna wanna buy a bucket of geodes is really gonna want. So I'm gonna pass on opening that one because I think somebody's gonna wanna buy it unopened.
Finish the 2 customers.
We're gonna finish the 2 customer geodes, and we've got we're gonna get the big rock cracker. Oh, I know that geode. We thought this one might have been a fossil also.
Thank you, Connie.
We'll get the big rock cracker out. This is, by the way, this is Cindy P, Erica.
Okay, these are Cindy's geodes.
Cindy P. And then we're gonna get the big rock cracker out and break a couple junkers and then call it a night.
Welcome from Keokuk.
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 Okay, this is
Well, that's not very far from here.
Cindy's Geode.
That's not.
Oh my goodness. That's nice. Nice calcites in there, y'all. Check that out.
So it looks like pyrite slash marcasite in there. The one side, the other side looks like a Hershey's Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's full of calcite in the corner.
Clear full of treats.
Clear full of treats. We got calcite, pyrite slash marcasite. Ooh, look at that mess is back there. Y'all can see this mess. Sorry guys, I try not to zoom too much on the old YouTuber because this zoom on here is like zoom, zoom. Goes in real fast, out real fast. I'm about to make you dizzy. Dizzy.
Are you girls ready for us?
Yeah. Did Cindy only have one? I thought so. Uh-oh, I'm knocking stuff around. It does kind of look like garlic.
Okay, Cindy's last geode. RSL 35.
Well, it sounds like we're going to be signing off pretty quick, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to message us on any of the platforms that we're live on.
We've got 3 big junk geodes to crack left. That's all we got left. This is Cindy's geode. Woo!
She got you a good one there.
Man,
Cindy.
oh man. Best one. Dad, burn it. I didn't even make sure I was filming. And that is what all the stuff's right there. Man, that's nice.
And it's 6 o'clock here. So if you hear a siren, don't be alarmed.
All right, this was Cindy's second geode.
She got about 20 times her money value on that one.
Brown and pink calcite with iridescence.
That's a nice geode right there, y'all.
Looks like the
Fine
iridescence is going to be like a blue and purple.
Can you imagine if that was this? I might even try to do a cartwheel. I might. Let them stay on that. I bet you getting ready?
Jill, we do find some with kaolinite once in a while. The diamond dewdrops have kaolinite.
We had one of the solids a little while ago, had a big chunk of kaolinite in it for whatever reason.
Okay,
I'm not ready. But
hold on.
it's not me, it's John.
Jonathan, we list these on our Facebook page for sale, or you can send us a message on any of the platforms that we're on. John, can I see the back of your shirt?
Yeah, somebody's asking on here too.
All right, let me get you.
Those are the platforms that we all are on.
That's how you can contact us. Any of these places. The one at the top is the one that we're on most often. I will tell you that when you type it in, make sure you don't put a space in between the words. Someone else created a page with a space in between the words. That's not us. On ours, we have a brown calcite geode as the picture
Almost
under
200,000
UV light.
followers, so if you don't see that many followers on there, you're on the wrong page.
Yep. So that is the place you're gonna wanna look to contact us to buy them.
So, grab that geodes. That needs moved, it makes me nervous.
You're welcome, Jonathan. Last time we actually had a t-shirt that we hung up here that didn't have a person in it, but this time we forgot, so John's a good sport. He helps out.
Okay, this is one of 3 junk geodes that the store owns.
Nikita.
A little closer, Rhoda.
You're welcome, Nikita.
A little closer, Rhoda. Physically get closer. Lean in now, to the left. There you go.
We're from Missouri.
Bring it.
John, you better watch that.
Guys, this is a heavy geode. This is from the pond cut. This is a heavy geode. We are the fastest Kilkit geode site. We're in the northeast corner of Missouri. Right now, we're in our world headquarters in Cahokia, Missouri. In our 50,000 square foot rock shop, we are the mine owners and operators. These are not creek geodes.
We sell these both open.
Yeah, cartwheels, come on.
Cartwheels.
Oh,
Cartwheels.
Rinse it off, rinse it off.
Somebody's doing cartwheels.
Oh my God.
I think somebody said if it
I
was like
think
that, that
somebody
he
said they
was
were
gonna
gonna
do
do cartwheels.
Pretty sure they should be live too.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
they should be live cartwheels.
Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh.
So we sell them open and unopened. And they sell for
Look at that.
multiple different
at-
prices.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Well, get your cartwheels going.
Yeah, let's see them cartwheels.
Oh.
Woo woo.
My heart's already like, where's my heart pedal? Woo-wee! Holy smokes, man.
So are we gonna end the night with a big bang like this?
We got 2 more junkers to go.
Hey, Mark and Sherry, good to
gosh.
see you guys.
I lost my
I hadn't seen you. I was said earlier. I don't remember what I said. I said something, and I'm like, I learned that from one of my Geo buddies.
lost my breath on that.
Sherry, that's Mark's wife.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was on here a minute ago. So guys, this is what everybody's hoping for. This is a brown and pink. Well, not everybody's hoping for. Different people are
That is
hoping for different
huge.
things.
That's
But-
a hugeosaurus.
But people are very
With
excited
lots of
when they
yum
get
yum chunks.
brown and pink calcite geodes because they're not as common. Poor Bebop. Oh. So this is, I don't necessarily really see iridescent color on it, but it is a very big brown and pink. We don't typically get brown and pinks that big.
That's volleyball size.
A lot of times the brown and pink ones are much smaller, like the ones that you've seen earlier in the night. So what's unique about this one is the size, how big it is, and the huge pink calcites. And then it's got a lot of nice, really pretty pink dog tooth with clear over the top. Lots of very nice
Put that back in the bucket.
formations. And also another reason why we don't cut our geodes, because as you can see on the one side, the way the brown calcite grew out across there, if we had cut it, we would have cut right through that.
So then you're doing the purpose.
I
I don't
know,
even think I can stand up right now. My heart is still just racing. It hurts.
I know, Jill. I am more fond of the sea mist green quartz because it's actually less common than the brown and pink.
Oh my gosh.
You ready to move this one?
I would just, you want to leave it or are you going to move it or what?
It needs moved. I'll wait for John to move it.
That is one big yum yum chunk right there, Mark.
Shout out the Rock Hunter Mark and Rock Hunter wife.
And Rock Hunter wife,
Sherry.
Sherry.
She's changing her name.
No,
No,
it says
she
Rock,
changed her
it says
mind.
Rock Hunter Sherry.
Oh, okay, I just was trying to be polite. We got another heavy junk geode, this one, what, 2 or 3 of them, 4 of them maybe, I don't know. Just break it. Let's just break it. It's gonna be hard to top that last one. That last one, man, that's quick.
Easy.
I hope the black, I hope the black, I hope the black, I hope the black.
Amen to that. Oh my goodness though.
Big
But,
sphalerite.
big old black sphalerite in there. Holy cow, that's a big old black sphalerite. So
Well,
that-
same color, just not
This
right thing.
geode will probably get polished in the polisher because you got some chalcedony, you got the big black sphalerite, you got lots of pretty stuff. This will probably go into the polishing pan and get polished and clean it all up. So that was our second junker. Now we'll do the last one.
Sorry about the zoom on this, guys. It like,
Conclude the live.
ooh. Not
Now
trying to
this
make anybody
geode
dizzy.
here has got a heavy collapse line in it. No one wanted it. It's been around for a while, so we're gonna open it. And try that right there. Okay. Okay. Again, this is another collapsed geode.
So is this our last one?
Yeah, well, this one had been offered, no one wanted it.
All right, y'all, this is gonna be the last geode we're gonna crack. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to send us a message.
All right, we're gonna break it. I wanna thank everybody
Think so.
for watching.
We got
Please
all the,
Follow us on whatever platform you're on.
yeah, I basically do. Night, John. Are we gonna be live tomorrow night selling?
Tomorrow Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Central tomorrow night. We'll be live.
Yeah, we've been working, yeah.
We'll have a live sale.
We've got a ton of cool stuff, actually. John and Nancy power washed, what, 3 hours today, getting it all cleaned up? I ran the saws and they power washed. This is gonna be a really good live. Lots of stuff. Wow, that's fast.
This Danny has what the value of
Yes.
that big brown one is.
I'm not sure what he's gonna price that one at. He probably won't price that until he has time to really look at it and get it cleaned up.
It'll be several thousand, I can tell you that.
It'll be several thousand. You're welcome, Jill.
Nice, solid. It's got blue chalcedony, brown calcite. So this will be a geode that will go into our blacklight hunt because this will UV amazingly. I am Steve Woodruff, Woody's Rock Shop, and the fabulous Coca Geode site. We're in Cahokia, Missouri, at our world headquarters at our 50,000 square foot building. Come make an appointment to see our rock shop. Thanks for looking, and the girls got anything else to say?
I think she was gonna zoom around.
Oh, yeah, they promised to take all the, everybody grab a phone. Everybody grab a phone, and we'll zoom around the store.
Hold on, let me answer some questions real quick. We do not wash the geodes before they're sent out, Audrey. But you just rinse them off in regular water. Night Mark,
I can't unzoom it.
there's not really an average geode. Just depends on how big the geode is and how hollow it is, how long it takes to crack. The biggest geode we've ever cracked was several feet. And the most valuable geodes are either brown and pink or diamond dewdrop or sea mist green. So I told you all earlier that I would scan the store and show you where we went from the little bitty area that we started. So Woody's going all out over there on TT. I'm just scanning. We don't have any of our display case lights on. We don't even have all the store lights on. That was a John
This section
Lawson.
here is all pet wood. There's a small pet
There's
wood.
an idea.
There's a monster monstrous.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna
calcite
cut out
wood.
on
It's like so
Facebook
heavy, I
here.
can't even pick it up.
Thanks y'all for watching.
Cut wood. It's
We'll see you
small.
tomorrow night. Rock on.
Check out the Phoenix in that one, subterranean nodule. And this is kind of like our Holy Grail case. There's a couple things in here that are just absolutely crazy good. Petrified mango root shell. Beautiful calcite, marcasite. That tree is made out of real opals. There's another really good brown calcite geode set that's big. So, I'll kind of end it right here. Thanks for everybody for watching. Rock on.
Rock on.
Can somebody turn this off? There, can you take that? No. I was on, sorry. Nancy, walk around.